and I need to my keys. I don't want to come here. I don't know why I've come here. My voice coming out. There are men who will hear this, and but I today I'm in that. People are going to say she's psychopath, and she has a psychological problem, which seemed to come from the Sikh society. So recently, just got in my trouble, got into one thing after another, followed, and I got angry at my brother's assistant, who's a Pakistani. Oh God. And God, my mind is. So I knew that people are going to laugh, or they hardly understand. Okay, there are people who have been driven mad, and I get a panic attack when I get a call from, I dread, can you, like, yeah, I've been, here is, also there's this very painful energy, and I try to sleep and wake up, and when I wake up, there are these thoughts and definitely energy that's hurting me here. And so I was just telling myself again that never complain, or because it's going to get to me, right? The way I react, or people are going to blame me. And here I'm from, like, I come from, unfortunately, Pakistan, but here also, like, people don't understand. I would have been forced to be hospitalized, mental hospital. They don't call it anything else. Like, I was getting like some other name coming to me for a mental hospital. It's really strange how people are. It's really from the Indian side or Hindu side. I'm caught up in this Radha Rani and Krishna in my life. I don't know why, since the time I was born. Before that, my mother was mentally tortured in this family, and I couldn't get my mother back. Yeah, she had her. So, people will say that she's mad. And no one, like, so it was not, she couldn't take it. After, like, she was saying, I love them, but they didn't love me. What teasing, tantalizing, torturing her, that got her really never normal. And I feel like someone also, no, it's really stupid, but they're doing black magic and all this on my mother. They had done it. I didn't wanna blame it on, but there are people who have ill will, and that could have an effect on others. She was only 13 when she got married. So I lost my mother to a lot of emotional outbursts. And in year 2000, it got worse for my mother and me. But thank God, like, I used to think, I had this energy that was molesting me. And my mother was on psychiatric medication. So at least I was thanking God. So it was really, really like terrorizing inside of me. Terror cast. So my mother's on psychiatric medication. So I thank God that they didn't get my mother, but she used to lose her mind. And every time, then my father told his, the Imam Barga Shia to pray for her. She would come out, she would completely lose her mind. But I thank God that she was not going through this negative energy molestations. Like you can't sit, can't sleep. You can't. Oh, you can sleep, but they wake you up by very bad. And really, like recently, what I've seen is people are busy and they're not that. Of, so I get a panic attack when I get a call. My phones are on no disturb, do not disturb. Sorry, and and there's some change of rules, so I didn't understand something. And yeah, you could say that I misunderstood the Pakistani. Right now, I'm not abusing. That's surprising. I'm not saying Harami Pakistani. So these people, they can't. So yeah, I could have misunderstood, but one thing followed another, and I think that even there's something about Pakistani also. You know how people come here and they mad. You are mad. There's Pakistani Asian men. They've also killed Hindu man in Pakistan. Uh, there's a so I can't explain this energy. People, so I get very angry. I got very angry. I felt it wasn't my place to get angry at this, or tell, I don't have it. कि कभी भी किसी के मोहताज होना, लोग फ़ायदा उसका। अच्छा, तो वो बिज़ी था या जो भी था, तो बोले नहीं ना कि पहले बोले नहीं कि if you want to go to the hospital, या मैं हूँ, that's nonsense. लोग बिज़ी है ना। तो मैंने सोचा पहले वो एक भाई का फॉर्म था, बिकॉज आई डोंट हैव अ बैंक, तो वो फिल करवाना था। फिर अभी वो भेजते हैं सिक्योरिटी में, कॉन्ट्रैक्ट साइन करना पड़ता है। तो ऐसे तो भाई हेल्प कर रहा है, लेकिन अभी क्या हुआ कि उसका जो समथिंग, मे बी नॉट इवन द टोन, बट वो बेजार हो जाते हैं ना। आई थिंक इट्स द बिल्डिंग्स रेंट, वो उसका कंस्ट्रक्शन, सॉरी दिस द रियल एस्टेट। तो ना मुझे ऐसा जब फ़ोन करते हैं ना, तो मुझे ऐसा लगता है कि आई गेट पैनिक स्ट्रक, like if the police has called me, क्या है, और and my timing's messed up sometimes. I can't so I don't, because my brother's assistant was in touch with this person. इतनी बड़ी बात नहीं है, ओवरलुक करना चाहिए अगर ठीक नहीं है ना। अगर सॉरी, इफ़ यू आर नॉर्मल, जस्ट ऐसे लो। लेकिन अब पता चला कि मुझे तो उनके टोन से भी नहीं इतना, जितना थोड़ा नखरे हो जाते हैं ना कि आते the machine ATM was not working and he was like here and there going. He said आज मैं ख्वार हो गया। तो मुझे ना थोड़ा वो I'm not feeling well, तो थोड़ा भी होता है ना, तो एक सदमा वो बहुत फील होता है मुझे। तो मैं तो सही नहीं हूँ, और इधर काम कर रही हूँ ना, ये बग़ैर एनी मनी और एनीथिंग। लेकिन एक्चुअली हम तो पता है दुबई आते थे हम कभी लाइक anyone who said anything against the Shiites or Arabs or मैं तो दूर रहती थी। मैं इंटरेस्टेड जैसे ना लोअर मैसेडोनिया ने कहा कि तो इधर बात करना भी अपने इट कैन टर्न अगेंस्ट यू राइट। जैसे अभी जैसे वो भाई ने कहा कि ऑफ कोर्स दे गोइंग टू ब्लेम मी दैट आई ओवर रिएक्टेड टू दिस। उसको गालियाँ वालियाँ मैंने दी बदबख्त। दिस असिस्टेंट ऑफ माई ब्रदर और वो ना थोड़ा पाकिस्तानी अपने आप को इधर समझने लगते हैं। सो आई हैड टॉक विद माय अदर ब्रदर टू आई गेस। मैंने कहा नहीं इंडियन का भी एटीट्यूड। उसने कहा नहीं नहीं इंडियन बेटर है। उसको भी इधर पाकिस्तानियों से प्रॉब्लम होता है। 20 साल इधर है तो थोड़ा वो नखरे वखरे बढ़ जाते हैं लोगों के इधर दुबई आने से ना। स्पेशली कहते हैं पाकिस्तानी। वो मेरा ब्रदर अदर ब्रदर वाज सेइंग who doesn't he's not his assistant. Again, I had to call him for some help I need. तो ना ये थोड़ा बिल्डिंग पहले स्पाइडर्स पता नहीं क्या क्या आए थे। बहुत प्रॉब्लम्स हैं और वो असिस्ट नहीं करते हैं। वो आते मेंटेनेंस ऐसे कभी oh my god for 4 years how many years पानी का एक नल खोलो टैप खोलो पानी का तो दूसरा नल टैप पानी में कम। और वो प्लम्बर्स आते थे कहते नहीं 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 ये नॉर्मल है नॉर्मल। तो फिर मैंने एक बाइक को मैंने कहा प्लीज़ कैन यू टेल देम कोई इंजीनियर। एनी सी प्रॉब्लम तो मेरे ना वॉशिंग मशीन मैं तो इतना यूज़ भी नहीं करती। लेकिन वो वॉशिंग मशीन ना एक चीज़ चलाओ तो फिर यू कैन टेक अ शावर और वॉशिंग मशीन चल रही है बिकॉज पानी कम आता है और वैसे भी प्रेशर कम था। अभी कुछ इन्होंने किया है 4-5 साल के बाद आई थिंक आई एम नॉट श्योर हाउ मेनी इयर्स नाउ यार। तो मुझे ना वो पैनिक अटैक होता है कि ओह क्या मैंने कॉल मिस कर ली। तो एक दफ़ा सुबह को आया था ना डे बिफोर नो द नेक्स्ट डे आई डिडंट check that device of mine. So since this my brother, I can't talk properly in order, but the energy is killing me. It's ouch. Sorry. तो वरना मुझे बहुत डर लगता है। वो इधर के रूल्स जो है ना तो वो इधर ऐसे ठीक है कि वो मुझे बुलाएं और एग्जीक्यूट करें इधर यूएई में। लेकिन ये स्लो डेथ every day it's of course everyone's going towards that death but every day feeling death near to death तो और एक तो हिंदुओं से भी। लेकिन एक बेचारे हिंदू पाकिस्तानी को ब्लास्फेमी मैं इनको बोलती हूँ देखो इधर आओ डोंट से एनीथिंग। लेकिन उन्होंने एक को तो जला दिया है कैंडी और वो दूसरा हीरो आई कांट टॉक अबाउट। तो पाकिस्तानी ये मुसलमान पता नहीं क्या व्हाट दे यू नो दे तो कुछ ये जाहिल नहीं है, ये असिस्टेंट मेरे ब्रदर का। इसने कहा मैं जाहिल नहीं हूँ, मैं पढ़ा लिखा हूँ। तो जाहिल थोड़ा पढ़ा लिख के ना वो भी जाहिल होते हैं बहुत। वो तो जाहिलों से भी शायद आई डोंट नो। तो कुछ आई कांट मे बी लेकिन वो जब ये इनका ये पाकिस्तानी और मुसलमान आई डोंट नो हाउ मेनी ये दे इनको ब्रेन वॉशिंग की है। I don't know, my mother, or maybe, I don't know what was in my life that made me object to this killing. कि अगर प्रॉफिट मोहम्मद को कुछ कहे तो इंसल्टिंग, तो इमाम अली ने तलवार लेके So when I was reading about that, when I got to that, I went down, told my father in Karachi, went down. Anyways, I went to my father and told him that Imam Ali did this. So he said, ठीक किया. I was like, नहीं बिल्कुल भी ठीक. And inside I was like, no way. So it didn't. लेकिन ये मुसलमान तो मारते हैं. Like if you leave the religion या कुछ like कुछ factual on the basis of facts, you find a contradiction in the Quran. मुसलमान कैसे हैं? वो मेरे ब्रदर का असिस्टेंट भी कह रहा था. Like I said, I told him, I spoke to him at my own risk. I know that they can kill. तो इधर पागल है ना. कुछ ऐसे वैसे बहुत. तो वो कह रहा था कि नहीं मुझे बहुत बुरा लगा, मुझे बहुत दुख हुआ and all this, right? Oh my God. And I'm like apologizing. I said I didn't mean to hurt you. नहीं फिर भी मुझे बहुत दुख हुआ है. मेरे प्रॉफिट के बारे में कुछ नहीं कहो. Don't say. Oh, I keep. Oh my God. I was like जाल के जाल रह गए. नहीं मैं जाहिल नहीं हूँ, मैं पढ़ा लिखा हूँ. तो इवन आई थिंक जितने भी पढ़े लिखे हो जाए ना ये मुसलमान. एनीवेज वैसे ना पहले आई एम नॉट इन माई एलिमेंट, सॉरी. तो मैंने बहुत लाइक थोड़ा सा सुना था. आई एम ग्रेटफुल. नो बट आई एम रियली लाइक आई डोंट वांट टू टेक एनी फाइनेंशियल हेल्प फ्रॉम एनी. और मुझे ना अरब कंट्रीज़, अनफॉर्चुनेटली माई पासपोर्ट मुझे दूर रहना था. एंड आई लाइक लंदन, यूरोप. और पाकिस्तान में भी आई डिडंट फील लाइक अ पाकिस्तानी. तो whatever I say will be held against me. तो हम अच्छा because of my bringing up Miss Disa, a teacher in Karachi में इसका, वरना तो हम लोग ना चुप रहते थे. अगर नहीं हाँ आई डोंट नो, मैं कभी लाइक इतना हम नहीं बोल, लाइक कोई झूठ बोलता था हमारे फेस पे, हम हंस पीछे ना व्हाट्स व्हाट लाइटली जस्ट. और हम कंप्लेन. आई वॉज not in my childhood before I met Miss Disa, a teacher in Karachi Medical School. वो ना lectures discipline का बहुत principalized, very strict disciplinarian. तो मेरा पूरा घर ख़राब हो गया because I mean I started to hate my father also. But of course, like we don't say anything to the father, right? In the sense that हम लोग ऐसे I was close to my father, friend, friends like मैं उनको तू डैडी तू like तू करके I don't say up to my father. That's how I was brought up. Like my father used to take me in the night time to his friends when not going to the tawaif. But when he'd go to the tawaif, then I'd be crying and all this. खैर तो वो ना ये so that's why I was a night person and close to my father. The only one, the others so it was terrible to see my brother. He didn't. Well, not the step brother, of course. वो उनको तो बहुत करता है. मेरी माँ के जो बच्चे हैं ना, I don't know how I was spared this much at least that my father spoiled me with love and affection. Otherwise, he's not an affectionate person. With my brothers, मेरी माँ के बच्चों के साथ पता नहीं क्यों. Like his own children, but he doesn't consider them his children. वो बस जाहिल औरत हबीबा जो थी ना, उसके पीछे और उसके बच्चों के पीछे वो जाहिल थी. कोलंबो से नहीं, I mean वो पढ़ी लिखी थी but जाहिल थी. Not refined, like. So वो थी. So like I have to say this. So I don't. I will never. Like I used to walk away from वो जाहिल, ऐसी गालियाँ. And at that time, Miss Disa had taught me. So yeah, so Miss Disa. So we used to. I remember before getting so close and getting lectures from Miss Disa. I was a little maybe wild. Like हमारे पाकिस्तान में अरे दिल वास्ते ना हमारे पास टाइम वाइम का वो नहीं था कभी भी. जैसे हमारे घर आवर डोर्स वर ओपन, कभी भी फ्रेंड्स आ सकते हैं. ये वो जीसस क्राइस्ट सॉरी एक्सक्यूज मी. तो वो फिर मैं बहुत स्ट्रिक्ट हो गई ना. इमोशनल अटैच नहीं हो जाओ, ये ऑब्सेशन है. शी इज कमिंग टू माई हाउस एट ऑड आवर्स. ये पता नहीं फ़ोन कर रही है. और हम ना वो and then when I separated from her, like going to the therapist to become what she wanted me to become. तो वो फिर घर पे भी ऐसे ही माँ के साथ, father and all this. Although yeah, I realized so I started to hate my father when he got married to Habiba. But before that, I had some, like I could see that. So I hated this lies and all this. Started to hate people who lie and get very angry at them. तो पाकिस्तान में तो ऐसे if I had grown up without this teacher, तो फिर हम तो like किसी को एहसास हम नहीं दे सकते. I realized that in my childhood, but the way Miss Disa brought me up was that. But sometimes I would walk away or not say anything. Sometimes I would teach them, like these people in Pakistan, a lesson. depends on the case, but a lot in my house, strictness and all these problems. Yeah, I can't speak properly. So, anyways, being brought up by Miss Tissa, actually, I can't say that. Actually, I'm look now. Actually, it's not even my place now. तो ये जो ज़ल्मी आया था ना, is I got, oh my god, I should be resting. So that I felt that like not the tone, maybe I'm not even properly saying it. One thing I realized, the thing that it was this, I felt, yeah, just the building, um, you know, I'm not well, so anyways, they won't understand. I don't think anyone would understand why I got panic struck, and I thought, okay, this person is just got signed and he's he had called, so just to call the, not the building, but the real estate. It's a never-ending thing. 3 months before we get emails. I don't know what to cancel the thing. We have to pay something. It's really, really getting expensive, and we're not getting cigarettes in the grocery. And but so the stress, like, how am I going to help myself here? And the stress of having been having this financial aid from UAE. So I'm not supposed to. Anyways, we're not supposed to say anything. If there was a way, I would go back to Pakistan. But my aunt also died of cancer. I don't want to go to my step. Oh, they didn't give me a visa, also I wanted to go some years back for Pakistan. In the UAE, they didn't give me the visa, and it was a problem. Otherwise, I would have gone back. So that there I'm like I have this Pakistani tendency of like complaining, and we had to complain in Pakistan later on. Okay, so for example, you see, because maybe even my brother's siblings will not agree, sisters. Okay, where I used to keep quiet is when the Sunnis, I heard, or even hearing directly from the Sunnis, for my religion, I would never say a thing to the Sunnis. Whatever they said about us, तो उधर मैं गुस्सा नहीं करती थी, लाइक तुम लोग ये हो बकबक क्या कह रहे हैं, this that jailad. Yeah, there was a time I wrote in my diary that how hard-hearted, but I wasn't angry. I was like, it was like how Muslims are, those Muslims who object to Shia azadaris and all that, right? अगर देखें जैसे, of course this religion is, I could understand, like वो क्षमा जलाना है, या वो हम हिंदू इंडियन का मिक्स हुआ था ना, तो मेहंदी शाह कासम की निकल रही है, and then the Sunnis got so, this thing that I was told later in year 1990 that by someone that कुछ शिया भी ऑब्जेक्ट करने लगे about the Mehndi, taking out the henna as a commemoration, remembrance of Shah Qasim, a young man who didn't get married to Imam Hussein's son. Oh, sorry, Imam Hassan's son, 14 years old. And that, pata nahi kya hua, baat pakki like cousins mein, and he went for the war. तो वो जो मजलिस होती है, if you are Shia, you would know. तो ये I wouldn't get angry at this. I was just very, like, can't explain, shocked or something. Until some Shias also started to object to this. So you see, you bring a gift, like you bring an offering for Allah or Imam Hussain. So from from the Shia side also objections I couldn't understand until I read, when you go to read the scripture. The strictness. So it's a very dry religion where emotions have to be set aside and you can't bring emotions in, they say. So here I never used to get angry. And, the Sunni side is I think the Wahhabi, I don't know if they call that them Salafis. It's a derogatory Wahhabi. But you know what I mean, the Deobandi or they're very strict. I think they're told that Allah has made it haram to cry for a loved one if he dies. If they die, a family member, it's haram in Islam. So I was reading Martin. So anyway, so in this, I wouldn't get angry. I just would write, and I wouldn't tell any Sunni or anything. I kept to my life and my religion, my personal religion. And I was happy in myself about my religion, proud of being a Shiite. And I felt this, I thought that it was actually the Sunnis' fault. But later on I realized that it's actually even Shia Islam. Oh, when I read the Maqtal of Imam Hussain, Sheikh Saduk or Sheikh it was like, sister, don't cry. And, like those, you can't take your voice out, you can't cry you can't cry your heart out. Sister, don't cry. And Zainab, whatever he was saying, saying to Zainab. Oh, I was like, it's like it's like those covert Nazis and gaslighters and like Sunnis, right? Cold-hearted. Like, अच्छा इधर कहते हैं कि Sayyid was telling me it's a very natural thing. It did hurt Imam Hussain, and it's good to cry and all this. But women are not supposed to be wailing out loud, I guess. So in some majlis, I heard that something. No, it came to my mind, so I should have cut myself. I'll complete my. Sometimes I just leave it incomplete. Yeah, the doctor said that she has incongruent. Even the doctor here doesn't understand. Like, I think that's how they wanted to put me in. Of course, they can't put me in prison because I'm insane. I have schizophrenia. Oh, so I didn't listen to the doctor. So I heard that the Arabs, they're also very cruel. Like they make you disappear. Police भेजते हैं पता नहीं कहाँ और परे. So I used to stay away from saying anything. In year 2000, I came and I wasn't myself. Otherwise, I wouldn't open my mouth. So I didn't. I complained a little bit about Dubai, and my cousin told me, younger cousin, that if you don't like it, Dubai, then leave. Stop complaining, right? You don't need to complain about this how the Arabs are, right? If you don't like it, leave. So a certain thing I didn't like about Dubai, like I was missing Karachi because हमारे कराची में वो दिलवाज लोग लाइक मुझे बहुत रौनक ज़्यादा है बहुत दिलवाज हम लोग होते थे कराची के लोग हैं ना तो आई कंप्लेन्ड या आई ओपन माई माउथ तो यंगर कज़न आई थॉट बिकॉज वो बचपन में तो बहुत जस्टिस एंड ही रिस्पेक्टेड माई मदर he helped me, he told me certain things, but आखिर वो अरब ब्लड है ना तो तो मुझे ये पता मुझे ये पता था कि और मैं वैसे भी कंप्लेन तो वो ना प्रिंसिपल और ये रिफॉर्म फिर मैंने अपना मुंह खोला और मुंह खोलने से और फिर ये कंडीशन केस ऑफ माइंड मुझे पता है मुंह खोलने से इंसान पे बहुत इल्ज़ाम लगते हैं प्यार भी करने से किसी को गलत मिसअंडरस्टैंडिंग पता नहीं क्या क्या मुझे कहने लगे लोग मिस जैसा कुछ और फिर प्रिंसिपल कुछ लोग हैं जो आप देखें ये पाकिस्तानी तो लाइक इज़ वेरी यूज़फुल और ऐसा ना उनको कभी पैनिक अटैक लाइक अभी मुझे क्लॉस्ट्रोफोबिक फीलिंग हो रही थी लाइक so I was going to say that I don't want to think about it तो और एक बहुत गंदी एनर्जी मुझे हर्ट कर रही है my arms have become like stick मैंने खाना मुझे बहुत गंदी एनर्जी हर्ट कर रही है और बड़े बड़े I won't let me rest in myself तो ये जो नॉर्मल पीपल है ना ऐसे सच पूछें तो कुछ ऐसा लाइक मुझे थोड़ा ये असिस्टेंट भी ना थोड़ा रेस्टलेस लगा कार में हाँ एक दफ़ा क्या पता नहीं वो दूसरा पहले वाला असिस्टेंट एक आदमी ना ATM मशीन पे था एंड ही वाज राइट on my side, right side. I wanted him to leave. Now he's done his work, right? तो मैं थोड़ा वेट कर रही थी फिर मैं अच्छा इधर मैं दुबई में बहुत डरती हूँ एक एक्सीडेंट एक तो आई कॉन्ट ड्राइव द कार यार मैंने कोशिश तो की थी थोड़ा बट मैं इधर बहुत डरती हूँ माई मदर वी वर गोइंग बैक टू आवर my father's family house in Dera, old house. And in the tunnel there was an accident. My mother was like, told my father that, लो बाबू इधर कितने गंदे एक्सीडेंट्स होते हैं वो मर गया राइट वो कराची में एक्सीडेंट होते हैं, टक टक पे डेंट्स पड़ते हैं, लेकिन लाइफ थ्रेटनिंग एक्सीडेंट तो ना अभी तक शायद मे बी दैट इज़ इन माई माइंड even when I'm walking on a road here, like big city, highways, and मुझे इतना डर लगता है, इतना डर लगता है. And I'm not used to the left hand driving. Right hand. So when I walk on the road, I'm like, I don't say anything. And if my if my brother or the driver driving taxi is driving a little fast, I have these butterflies in my stomach. But I try to be quiet. Me, I used to race in Karachi. I've learned driving since a very young. Karachi, I'm not scared. Here, I'm very scared. So maybe that too, and I'm panic stuff. Like here, like they'll fine you, like if you're late, or if you've signed. There was a time I made a mistake in my contracts. Even this time I couldn't sign properly, like I made a mistake. So I was telling the assistant that bring some whitewash. He said, no, it doesn't matter. Okay, so there I was like, no, you can, he's out. No, okay, so he didn't bring the, I was like, it's better, I'll just whitewash. He didn't bring it, he said, no, it's okay. And so he knows that now I'm not well, right? Panic struck. But understanding is something different. So very few people are going to understand. The one thing after another. Oh, at the ATM. Was it him or was it the previous? So he started laughing. I was like, hello, I'm scared. No, I was not. I was like, hello, they go. So he started to laugh. He cracked up. I think it was, no, it can't be that Kashmiri one, previous one. He was quite, so I found something strange about this assistant. Anyways, he's my brother's assistant. I don't have to deal with him. But I thought that maybe because he's in touch with these real estate, please quickly ask them, get this thing over. So and then I realized, oh my God, now I have to, there's a real contract. And I've been here for long, but I forgot. Oh, I have to sign a set of other papers. Oh God. Sometimes it's difficult to get up to make tea, so people, they're busy here. And so the way he answered me, it was like, I felt, in some ways, like he didn't agree to me, like the white eraser for, since he was in the mall, to bring that from that stationery shop, or a grocery shop. So one thing I saw that before is like, you're my sister, older sister, and if you want to go to the hospital and this and that nonsense, it's a joke. So please, whether Pakistan, जो भी कभी भी खुद बस, my grandaunt was right. So told me before she died, खुदा किसी को दुआ करो कि मैं किसी के मोहताज नहीं हूँ. खुदा किसी के मोहताज नहीं करे. Dependent on someone. And here also, like the doctors, and I don't want to go. I'm thinking like, oh my God, um, since the way the doctor was here, another lady doctor with me in the end, like I was, oh, I made a mistake. She was worried that the computer, it's not saving, and then another lady came to help her. And I said, doctor, it's not the end of the world, right? Look at us, like, you know, like I was, oh. So that seemed like a cheeky remark for the doctor, for me to say that to the doctor. So, like she looked worried, and because the computer wasn't saving what I had told her, and she was writing on the computer. Ooh. Then the doctor didn't like what I said. Oh, I was trying, whatever I say will be held against me. That's fair. And oh my God, my patient is telling me. I think it was. So toba toba toba, Palestinian, Arabs, मेरी माँ बाप की तौबा है, Pakistani, Indian. Oh, I can't speak properly. I have to take a break.